Yo, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we have something a little bit different from the last video, but the next video after this video is going to be something a lot closer to the last video. But today I am finally picking up my fully mobile setup. I've been detailing for almost 2 years now, using other people's water and electricity. But yeah, no, it's finally time for the fully mobile setup. So here we have the cleaned out bed ready to go. Actually running a little late right now, so I'm gonna go ahead, hop in the car, go meet a friend for coffee in like an hour and a half away is where the setup is. But yeah, so I will see you guys once we are actually picking up that setup. All right, so not the update I wanted to film for you guys, but someone actually hit me. So yeah, that really does suck. So here it is. It's just the rear panel. Gonna work it out with insurance and everything. Got a witness. Dude was on the phone, wasn't even paying attention, just rammed into me and kept driving. But gonna get this fixed. Bed still works, frame's still going in it. I'll just see you guys when we get there. All right, guys. So we made it here. We are at Revive Auto Detail Center. They make setups and do detailing in-house too, and mobile, I'm pretty sure. So here's the actual setup. So boom, there it is. We got our air compressor hose reel right here with the Tornador on there. Got our pressure washer reel right here. Electrical reel right here. Absolutely amazing. Already have one of these. I love these. Love using them. Such low gallons per minute, which is perfect. Looks like we have our drain tube right here. And then the 50-gallon tank on an awesome frame right here. And I went ahead and went with the red to match the truck. Still super mad about this. This sucks. But it really looks like it's just the bumper and this panel. So just gonna replace this panel, replace the bumper, get this rewrapped, and then have that fixed by hopefully next month. And yeah, luckily the rim actually did not get scraped at all. I love these wide wheels. You hit my wheel a little bit too, but yeah. So there it is. So gonna go ahead, get this loaded in, test it out, see if everything works, and let's do it. Boom, here it is, fully loaded up. This thing is absolutely sick. Already tested it out. Boom, comes out here. Let's see just how far back we can get with this guy. Oh yeah. Boom, there we go, fully locked. That is definitely long enough for detail, and we definitely have more in there. And then quickly just comes back like that. We got our Tornador electrical right there. The good old pressure washer. Love these things. I've had one of these forever. On the frame, 50-gallon tank, super cool. Just got to remember to keep that open while I'm detailing. And yeah, so back here is where we're gonna put the generator and the air compressor. So I'm gonna head home and get that all set up, and then I will show you guys once it's done. All right, guys, so back home now. Got all the setup put together. It's kind of complicated. Was having some problems with the generator and emissions. It was like O2 sensor or something. Carbon dioxide sensor kept going off, so it kept shutting off because I had that and that back there. First, originally I had the exhaust facing that way, and it just cut off every time. And I put it this way, and then it ran for a while, and then it eventually cut off because this was back there. But now there's this open area, which I think is going to end up becoming the bucket area. I'm filling up the tank right now. Looks like it's actually filling up pretty quickly, but already tested everything. But of course, I'm gonna go ahead and test everything again on video and show you guys how it runs. Would have been a perfect day if this did not happen, but it's a test, you know. Not everything can go right, so I was thinking about that on the way home. It's about how you look at things. I think too many things were going good, and I needed something to go bad, so that happened. Talked to an auto body shop already. It's gonna be about $5K to repair, but they're gonna pay for that because they were liable. And I gotta get it rewrapped, which is probably gonna be another, like, who knows, 600. But yeah, so I'm gonna get this tank filled up, and then we're gonna go ahead and test out the setup. All right, so we have the setup all ready to go here. Gonna go ahead and test it out. So first, let's get the generator going. And hopefully this time it stays on for us like last time. On. There we go. All right, so first, generator test, remote start. Took a little bit of time, but started up. So now I'm gonna let this run for about a minute or two, because the generator has already been running, so just gonna let that go. All right, so it's been running for about a minute now, minute, 2 minutes. So we have the remote for the setup right here. So number one is for the actual pressure washer, so let's go ahead and test that out. Sounds good. Now let's go ahead and test this. And then looks like we might have a little leak right here, but nothing too crazy. I'm gonna leave it be. If it becomes a problem, it becomes a problem. Turn off the pressure washer with the remote start, make sure it's off. And then number two, we have the air compressor. So let's go ahead and see if that fires up. All right, it's off. All right, there you go. Fires right up. Air compressor is running. And then off. Perfect. Just gonna go ahead and open that up there. And then number three controls our electricity right here. So pull this out, and then should be on. Let's test it. Make sure it's on. See what happens when we turn it off. Nothing, back on. Off. Make sure all those buttons are off, and then we can go ahead, shut off our generator, and boom. That is the fully mobile setup. And not gonna forget this. Every time we shut off the generator, have to turn off the battery and then put it in storage mode. Just like that. And all fits perfectly underneath the bed. I'm gonna load, oh, let me show you guys this actually. So last thing, this is the bucket filler. Just kind of turn it like that, and it just slowly fills up the bucket. It's very slow, but it does work, and that's all that matters. So yeah, that's basically the setup. I'm gonna go ahead, get everything else loaded up into the truck, and then show you guys the final full setup. So boom, truck is fully set up, besides these cones that I have to find a spot for. But here we go. So basically, we moved the canopy back here. It fit somehow. And then the only thing that I had to pull out, like chemical wise, was the IK foam sprayer from the trunk, and it can just go right there. And then moving to the bed, first thing you're gonna notice, the ladder just kind of opens up at you. So vacuum back there. Smells like gas, but that's all right. Then we open this, and boom. So table fits perfectly underneath the bed cover, so that's where that's gonna go. Very happy I get to keep that. This stuff has to come out, every detail, just because of the exhaust right there. So we have the steamer, the buckets, just went ahead, kept all the wheel stuff in there. We have some room right here. I'm thinking maybe put the back end of the cones there, lay the cones here. We have the iron remover, just because I don't want to have that stored in the vehicle because it stinks. And that is pretty much it. That is the full setup. And then as for back here, we have the keys for everything back there hanging up here so I don't lose them. And hopefully they don't fall. If they fall, I'll have to find a new spot where they don't fall. And then tire shine applicator. I feel like I'm definitely going to be losing things, or like feel like I've lost things. The first couple details with this, it's definitely going to be a pain, but I will get the hang of it and get this truck fixed. The hit kind of ruined the day. It was a pretty good day, but I mean, could be worse, you know. Could have gotten it flat, could have never gotten the setup, could have gotten this whole truck. So it's just body damage and wrap damage, but we'll deal with that. Next video is pretty good video, hopefully. But besides that, let me know what you guys thought of this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to drop a like, drop a subscribe, and I appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time.